Let's do another round of new urinary system words. All right, first up is the term nephrectomy. Nephrectomy. If you need to pause the video to break these down and to use your word list, you don't have to go at our pace, right? Go at your own pace. Just make sure that you're coming up with the correct answer. That's what matters at the end of the day. All right, in the term nephrectomy, there is no prefix. There is the term nephro, which is new for us. And if you need to rewatch our first video on the parts of the urinary system, please reference that. It does mean the kidney. And the suffix ectomy means a surgical removal. So the term nephrectomy refers to the surgical removal of the kidney. Let's try another term. Next up, we have the term lithotripsy. Lithotripsy. See if you can define this one first by yourself. Okay, in the term lithotripsy, we do not have a prefix. We do have a root term, litho, which we have seen a few times before, but it's also on this word list. That refers to a stone or a hardening, so it's not a literal stone like you see outside, but it would be very hard like that stone and solid. Tripsy is a new suffix for the urinary system, and it refers to a crushing, okay, or the destruction of. So the term lithotripsy refers to that crushing or the destruction of a stone. So if you get a stone that builds up in the kidney, that can create a lot of pain. It's one of the most painful problems you can have. But what we do is we send some shock waves and we break it up, and that is referred to as lithotripsy. Let's try another term. Next up is the term glucosuria. Glucosuria. See if you can make this definition first and tell me what this is. Okay, there is no prefix, so hopefully you noticed that. There is a new root term here, glucose, which refers to a sugar. And we have seen the suffix uria several times before, and that refers to urination. So the term glucosuria refers to urine with sugar in it. Sugar should remain inside your bloodstream or inside your body. It should not be in the urine. So this would be an abnormal finding of urination. Hopefully you got that one perfectly. Let's try another term. All right, next up is the term hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia. Okay, let's see if you got the same answer we're about to show you. So there is a prefix in the term hyperkalemia. It is hyper, which means excessive, a lot, right? Too much of something. The root term here is kale, K-A-L, with the combining vowel of I. And according to your word list, that refers to potassium. This one is new for you. So potassium. And emia as a suffix refers to a blood condition. So hyperkalemia is defined as a blood condition with high or excessive potassium. This doesn't necessarily seem like a urinary word, but the reason that this happens is that the kidneys are supposed to pull this out of the bloodstream. So if they're not doing so properly, you end up with hyperkalemia. All right, let's try a new term. Next up is Nocturia. Nocturia. See if you can define this first, and then we'll define it together. Okay, in the term nocturia, you do not see a prefix here, but we do have the root term nocto, which refers to nighttime or being at night. And the suffix uria, which we have seen, refers to urination. So the term nocturia refers to urination during the nighttime. Now, some of us just have to go to the bathroom on occasion during the nighttime. That isn't really what this is referring to. But if you have to get up frequently or every single night to go to the bathroom multiple times, we would call this nocturia. All right, how did you do on this particular round of words? Hopefully you got them all correct. Practice is going to make perfect, so keep practicing.